Good morning. Our main news at just after 6 o'clock. President Donald Trump and his wife Melania told Prime Minister in trouble over how much he knew when about the US ambassador is relying on a state visit for the American president of a battle over his connections with Jeffrey Epstein.
Absolutely, I know. It was all sorts of...
The end. A Prime Minister who's kind of wandering around. No one told me about that. No. If I'd known about that, I wouldn't have appointed. I mean, get a grip. Another unfortunate headline for the Prime Minister this morning. The one in, one out took off yesterday without any...
David.
With Channel 4's Gary Gibbons, and did answer at what he knew when. And he'd talked about being sort of angry, explained how the process led to Lord Mandelson being appointed. He should have known then, which would have stopped him appointing him. That's not the association with Epstein, not the fact that Lord Mandelson stayed at Epstein's apartment being his sentence. And Epstein was on a work release scheme, which meant he only spent and was allowed out to be at his office during the day. So that wasn't enough. Arrive in the UK later, ahead of their second state visit. The government and royal family will be rolling out the red carpet with full military honours, but the president's arrival likely to be overshadowed by the row over the sacking of the US ambassador, Peter Mandelson.
Not least because the Conservative Party has now secured an emergency 3-hour debate in the Commons today. They're demanding to know exactly how much Sir Keir Starmer knew about Lord Mandelson's relationship with the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, and when. Well, our
crossover to Windsor. Well, it's quite something, isn't it, if our ambassador...
He's obviously going to be of stratagems to sort of
know what actually sees it. Right, well, we'll be keeping an eye on arrangements, and we'll discuss that visit and the Prime Minister's stature with the Daily Mail's Andrew Pearce and the Mirror's Kevin Maguire at 6:30. Now, though, 9 minutes past 6, here's Ranveer with the rest. Laura's got one of those because you... who himself is in a bit of a battle over his connections with Jeffrey Epstein.
I mean, there may be a few lining here and there at Windsor, but basic timing of that's very clever. So it's almost like having an embarrassing uncle over